Hello everyone, welcome to our programming lectures. In this video we are going to discuss about iterative control statements in R programming. So normally the R programming is supporting for loop iterative control statement and while loop iterative control statements. Now let us understand about the for loop. So if you want to execute the group of statements for multiple number of times and uh, you want to repeat the group of statements for many number of times, then we have to use this particular for loop. Normally this for loop is an entry controlled loop, means it is going to check the condition first and after that the body of the statements will be executed. Okay. Suppose if the condition is getting false, the body will not be executed. Now let us understand the syntax of for loop. Use the keyword for and within the parenthesis bracket, and you have to give the counter variable. This variable is a counter variable which is used to uh, assign the values one after another, and here it uses in keyword which is used to check this particular value is available in this particular vector or not. So here we have to give the vector. Vector is a combination of elements, and open parenthesis statements that you have to give and close parenthesis. So this is the syntax of for loop. Now let us understand with a program. So here I have given an R program which demonstrates the use of for loop. So directly I have not given any variables. Directly I am using the for loop. I is the counter variable and in is the operator which is used to check this I value is available in this particular vector or not. So here I have given the values 1 to 4. The slice is representing that starting value is 1 and ending value is 4. Means these values is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I am printing I power 2. This is power value. Okay, this caret symbol is representing that power. So initially the I value is 1, 1 power 2. 1 power 2 is 1. Then it prints 1. Again the for loop is iterated. Now the I value is 2. 2 power 2 it prints 4. Again for loop is iterated. The I value is 3. 3 power 2 is 9. And again the I value is 4. 4 power 2 is 16. So 1 to 4 only. 4 times the for loop is going to iterate. Let's execute this code and see the output. 1, 4, 9, 16 you are getting. So let's take one more example to understand for loop clearly. So here you see, first I have created a vector x. The vector name is x. So how do you create a vector? By using the C function, and how many elements it is having? Total 4 elements it is having. One is negative value, remaining 3 is positive values. The vector is a combination of negative and positive values. Total 4 values is there. Now I am using the for loop I in x. So initially the I value is minus 8. Minus 8 is available in x. Yes. If I is in x, if the I value is in x, then it will print I value. That means minus 8 it will print. After that 9, after that 11 and after that 45. All those values has been printed. So it is printing minus 8, 9, 11 and 45 and so on. It will take each value. Right. So to understand more and let me explain one more example. See here. So here the R programming to demonstrate the nested for loop, which means that a for loop is having within the for loop. So here this is outer for loop and this is inner for loop. So the outer for loop condition is I is in 1 to 3, which means that I value is from 1 to 3. 3 values is there. And J value is from 1 to I, which means that 1 to 1, 1 to 2 and 1 to 3. Then it prints I into J. Suppose here initially I value is 1, then enters into for loop. So J value is also 1. 1 into 1 it prints. So I value is 1. Now the next one, I value is 2. So here 1 into 2 it prints. I value is 3, 1 into 3 it prints. So let's execute this code. So you are getting the output 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, 9. For example, I value is 1, enters into the for loop, j value is also 1 and I value also 1. 1 into 1 it prints 1. Okay. So next I value is 2. 1 into 2 it prints 2. Next I value is 2 and this value is 2. 2 into 2 4 and so on. So this is the way this for loop is going to iterate. Now the next one very important is the jump statements in our program. So normally these jump statements will be used to terminate the loop even if the condition is true. Otherwise it is going to skip a particular iteration and continue with the next iteration. There are two jump statements is available in our programming. One is break statement. So the break statement will terminate the loop even if the condition is true. And the second one is the next statement. So this works like a continue statement in C program. So this whenever this next statement will occur, that particular current iteration will be skipped and continue with the other iteration. Now let us understand with a code. See here, for I in, so these are the vector values. So total how many vector values are there? 6 vector values is there. Okay, it will take each value into the counter variable I, means I value 3, I value 6, I value 23, I value 19, I value 0 and I value 21, one after another. So whenever here I have given a condition, if I equals to 0, then break the for loop. Whenever I value is getting 0, then this for loop will be broken. Okay, otherwise it is going to print all the I values. Then let's execute this particular statement. So what is the output that you get? It will print up to 3, 6, 23, 19. Whenever the 0 is occur, then it is breaking this for loop. Even if the condition is true, then it is breaking for loop and it is coming out of the for loop. Right? Now let us observe the next one. So this is the program to demonstrate the next statement. So instead of break, I have given next. What this next statement will do is it skips the current iteration. So this particular current iteration will be skipped and continue with the next iteration. What happens is, so whenever the 0 will occur, so that iteration will be skipped and it is continuing with the next iteration. So whatever the next values is there, those values will be printed. So this works same like a continuous statement in C program. So this is about the for loop in our programming. Thank you everyone.